Imagine living 9 lifetimes. In every single one, you are the perfect hero. You sacrifice your eyes for your sister. You stand alone against demonic tides to save your sect. You give your heart's blood to heal your master. And in every single one of those lives, you are framed, betrayed, and executed by the son of destiny, a man named Lin Feng, while the people you saved watch and cheer for your death. This is the story of Jiang Chen. By the time he wakes up for his 10th reincarnation, he is no longer the hero. He is exhausted. His soul is a tapestry of scars. When a mysterious villain system appears in his mind, promising him eternal ascension if he can successfully play the role of a despicable villain, Jiang Chen doesn't hesitate. He doesn't want to save the world anymore. He wants to be the monster they always claimed he was, finish the script, and leave this wretched world forever. Jiang Chen begins his 10th life with a vengeance, not against his enemies, but against his own reputation. As the senior brother of the 9 peaks in the Jiuyan sect, he begins acting like a classic lecherous bully. He peeps at his cold and beautiful junior sister Jiang Lianyu while she bathes. He extorts resources from his brothers. He acts arrogant, lazy, and cruel. Inside, Jiang Chen is cheering. Every time his villain halo increases, he is one step closer to home. The climax of his performance comes when his master, the fiery and powerful Zhao Hongyi, catches him in his peeping act. In a fit of righteous fury, she doesn't just scold him, she shatters his cultivation core, crippling him and throws him into the cold, dark prisons of the sect. For any other cultivator, this would be the end. But Jiang Chen sits in the dark, coughing up blood with a wide manic grin on his face. Yes, he thinks. Kill me, hate me. Let the script finish. But the heavens have a cruel sense of humor. Just as Jiang Chen prepares to die, a phenomenon known as the retrospection begins. Across the central region, the sky shimmers like a mirror, and Jiang Chen's memories from his previous 9 lives begin to play for everyone to see. The world watches in horrific silence. They see the first life where Jiang Chen carved out his own Taoist bones to save his sister. They see the 5th life where he stood for 3 days and nights in a sea of fire to protect the very master who just crippled him. They see that every evil act he committed was a hidden protection, and every hero they worshipped, like Lin Feng, was a thief who stole Jiang Chen's light. The realization is like a poison. Jiang Lianyu, his sister, collapses in tears realizing her brother was the only one who ever truly loved her. Zhao Hongyi, the master who shattered his core, descends into a state of demonic madness. She doesn't want to be a righteous leader anymore. She wants to burn the world down to pay for what she did to her disciple. The Jiuyan sect undergoes a terrifying transformation. They stop being a sect of light and become a mad sect. Their goal is no longer cultivation, it is the absolute, obsessive protection of Jiang Chen. Jiang Chen is released from prison, but he is confused. He tries to double down on his villainy. He travels to Cold Realm City, intending to bully the local ghost control sect. He threatens them, blackmails their elders, and demands their treasures. But in a bizarre twist of fate, his blackmail leads to him accidentally purifying their ancestral graveyard, saving thousands of souls. Instead of hating him, the ghost control sect kneels before him, swearing eternal loyalty to their grand benefactor. Frustrated, Jiang Chen enters the Danju Pagoda's alchemy conference. He intends to use Forbidden's techniques to humiliate the righteous alchemists. But his Forbidden's knowledge is actually ancient lost wisdom. He produces a perfect grade Po Yuan pill, a miracle elixir that hasn't been seen in 10,000 years. The world watches Jiang Chen acting like a tyrant, but they now interpret every insult as a hidden lesson, and every act of violence as cleansing the corrupt. The more he tries to be a villain, the more the world crowns him as a saint. Meanwhile, his power grows exponentially as the system rewards him for his evil deeds, unaware that the world has already flipped the script. As Jiang Chen's influence grows, the original son of destiny, Lin Feng, finds himself in a nightmare. In the previous 9 lives, Lin Feng was the golden boy. Now, he is a pariah. The heroines who were supposed to be his harem now look at him with disgust. The conflict moves to the imperial dynasty. The empress, a woman of cold ambition, attempts to frame Jiang Chen for the murder of a prince to maintain her grip on power. She thinks she can play the same game she played in the previous lives. She is wrong. Jiang Chen doesn't wait for a trial. Backed by his mad followers, the red-haired Mu Kui and the now demonic Zhao Hongyi, he marched into the imperial palace. In a scene of sheer epic power, he executes the empress on her own throne. He doesn't do it for justice. He does it because he's tired of the cycle. He destroys the imperial bloodline, effectively ending the era of the dynasty. The villain has finally done something truly world-shaking, but the people cheer for the fall of the tyrant empress. Jiang Chen finally reaches the peak of the world. The system notifies him, mission accomplished. The world is in chaos, the hero is dead, and the villain reigns supreme. It is time for him to leave. During a final confrontation against the heavenly Tao itself, the force that tried to keep him trapped in the cycle of suffering, Jiang Chen unleashes the full power of the Yan Blood Dragon Sword. He shatters the sky. In his final moments in this world, Jiang Chen stands before his followers. They are crying, begging him not to leave, promising to change the world for him. Jiang Chen just looks at them with a tired, gentle smile. He has finally forgiven them, but he cannot stay in a place that caused him 10 lifetimes of pain. The sky tears open. 10,000 golden steps descend. The villain is being forcibly ascended to the immortal realm, as he is sucked into the golden light. His final cry echoes across the continent. I've finally finished. Damn system, I'm never coming back. The story doesn't end with his departure. 100 years pass. The world Jiang Chen left behind is at peace, but it is a hollow peace. His followers, Zhao Hongyi, Mu Kui, Zhang Lianyu, and others have become the strongest beings in history. They have reached the limit of the world. They gather at the spot where he vanished. They don't care about their own immortality. They only care about the man who is forced to be a villain so they could be heroes. Mu Kui, the man who once followed Jiang Chen into the pits of hell, steps forward and punches the sky with enough force to crack reality. As the rift to the immortal realm opens, revealing a new world above, the heroines and his loyal army step through. They aren't going to the higher realm to become gods. They are going to find Jiang Chen, because in this life and the next, the villain will never be allowed to be alone again.